something about the jollof, something about the tozafi, something about the tatale, the kaklo, and the chofi, and the gobe, and the kofi brugman, something about the chochos, something about the markets, and the yam, and the spices, and the sobolo, and the king's bite, something about the Jamestown art, and the Osu paintings, about the art and the arrangements of the tomatoes, and the paposhito, the makala, and the agboglushi, the music, the fashion, the weddings, the Accra weddings. Something about Brazil House and Bible House and Richter House and the Bloodstained Lighthouse. Something about the colonial buildings and the colonial memories that manifest themselves in Adabraka, Osu, Ridge, and cantonments. Something about the street hawkers. Something about the tabletop shops and the coconut stops. Something about the potholes that sit on roads like bad acne. Something about the old, rusty railways that are aching to tell their own Accra and Ghana stories. Something about the flooding and the fast-rising, high-rise edifices that make the city so concrete and yet so distant. Something about the open gutters and the motor-clad zongos. Something about the Accra children running across the Accra streets in their oversized school uniforms with their gigantic school bags. Something about the ministries, the National Theatre, our Independence Arc. Something about the Accra lovers who walk amidst the kebab smoke and Indomie vapor at 9 p.m., struggling to find space to move while they caress each other, holding hands, and compete with a taxi for the road shoulder. Something about Accra, Dubai. Something about the floods. There's just something nasty, offensive, awesome, tasty, disgusting, painful, scary, aromatic, glorious, and beautiful about Accra. Accra we do. Accra we do. And each day, I wake up hating to love it.
You could join us on the show. Yeah. Join us on the set. Yeah.
And Accra we day. You first shine your eye. You get it. Yeah, Accra stay by plan.
I know, right?
Awesome. Right, Api, welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm well. It's always strange to be on the other side. You know?
I know, right?
Yeah, don't let it be strange because we're doing that more often.
I know, right?
Wow.
So, a few hours to go.
A few hours to go.
How do you feel? How you feel?
Well, you know, in performance, the world of performance, if there's not a bit of nervousness when you're about to get on stage, then you're not ready.
Of course.
So the nervousness is there, the excitement is there, but more importantly, I'm in tune. See, I'm not wearing shoes. So the Matriarch is here.
Of course. No, the procession is on.
Yeah. And we also have Elliot Dade, who is the CEO of KGL Foundation. Of course, they're one of the sponsors. And then we also have Ni Akotete, who's PR for the National Theatre.
Right.
You're all welcome.
Thank you.
Right.
But National Theatre, how are you?
We're doing fine.
Are you fine?
Yes, we're doing fine.
Okay, all right. Super. But I know tonight you guys will be busy, yeah?
Yeah. The Apioko concert.
Yes. It is called the Matriarch's verse.
Yes.
No, say it.
The veterans.
It's okay. Say the Apioko concert. It's okay, we understand. Yeah, but you know, you don't usually get a partnership with the National Theatre. Most of the time, National Theatre is just the venue, you know, but there's so much, you know, that National Theatre offers, not just giving you a space to come and stand and do whatever you want to do. So tonight, you know, we know that we are not just seeing National Theatre as the venue. What really is National Theatre adding to the concert?
In actual fact, the National Theatre should be looked at as a star performer.
Yeah.
You know, where you do all the things that you have to do. And when you become great, when you become good, you go to the National Theatre to do your program.
I like it.
And that's how
I like it.
you get a collaboration with the National Theatre.
Yes.
If your performance is mediocre, you cannot get to the National Theatre.
No, of course, and it shouldn't be there.
Yeah, and so tonight, it's a program that the National Theatre has prepared for a long time.
Okay.
There will be dances, there will be poetry, there will be dramatic sketches and all that. And all those things are top notch.
Thank you.
You know, they are
Yeah.
not just anything that anybody
no,
can
no,
see
no, it can't
anywhere.
be.
You know, the National Drama Company, the National Dance Company, the National Symphony Orchestra are top of all the performance groups
No, I
in
just
Ghana.
need people to pay attention to the word national. Do you get it? You can't get it from national, you're going to international.
Yeah.
So that is where we are. Yes.
Yeah. So tonight we expect that the performances will be great.
But will you
It will
yourself be doing any performance?
No, the performing groups are there.
So you
Those
are
that
speaking for them.
For them, yes.
Nice,
yes.
nice,
But
nice.
they cannot do everything. We have to do some of the work for them.
Oh, of
You
course,
understand
of
what
course.
I'm
That's why you are
saying? They are
here.
performers. We are also administrators.
Yes.
Pushing them to do what they have to do
be so.
for the theater to succeed.
Yeah, Accra we did. yeah. Elliot, yes, KGL.
Elliot, have you seen any of the bits of the performances yet? I mean, as a key sponsor, I mean, do you yet have a feel of what's coming tonight?
To be honest, not really. Thank you so much for the poem you did earlier as well. Like, I think that kind of gave me
A feeling of something to expect.
It got me really excited. So, like, I'm really excited to see what's to come. One of the sponsors of KGL, Achievers Ghana, we've been sponsoring them since. In fact, they were one of the first groups we sponsored. They have all these really inspiring young girls. They do a lot of poetry, and we brought them on board for this as well. And every time they perform, it's just always a pleasure to see them perform. They performed at one of we had a launch event for the foundation, and they were able to perform one of their pieces in front of the First Lady and the Second Lady, and I got such good feedback for them. So I am really excited to see them. Yeah.
Awesome. But generally, what are your expectations tonight?
I don't think I'm going in with any fixed expectations. I just want to, see people really passionate about what they do, just on stage, sharing that with a huge audience of people. And I'm really excited to see a lot of emotion, a lot of people dedicated to their craft and what they do. And I'm just really excited for everyone to have a good time.
Awesome, awesome. Now, Api, so we've been talking about the Matriarch's verse for God knows how long, and it's happening tonight. Now, we can actually count the hours.
Yeah.
Okay, with just a few hours, and it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm extremely excited about this. I don't even know how to, explain how I feel. I don't know how to express myself. I just want to go dirty myself tonight, at the National Theatre. Everything in between, we are doing. But just give us a little bit of the elements, what's happening. So there'll be music, there'll be this, there'll be that, there'll be that. Yes.
So it starts off with an exhibition at 6:30 p.m. You know, the theme is Ghana 65, the state of the nation. So the Galamsey pit is ready.
The second pit is the
hello.
element.
Yes, in the foyer of the
Yeah.
National Theatre, it
hello.
is there. It is
There's a
ready.
pit.
There's a pit.
Wow.
Come and see it. And of course, if you have a VIP ticket, there's still a few available. You have access to the exclusive VIP cocktail, and we have things like Kelewele in newspaper. You've got our bar, which is called For the Root.
Thank you.
And a lot of the basis of the cocktails
Yeah.
is Almighty Akpeteshi.
Yeah.
So it's Ghana there. And then the exhibition itself, we have some art installations, Chasing Waterfalls.
Oh, yeah.
So Steve Abebio and
Steve
Gina
Abebio and
Arthur,
Gina,
yes.
yeah.
So they are coming to present some of their things.
Okay.
For those who don't know, they traveled around the country, documented over 33 waterfalls that we didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
That's Ghana, and we need to be celebrating that.
Yeah.
Then we've got, there's a lady who, in fact, Stoneboy's wife.
Oh,
Yes,
Dr.
Dr.
Louisa?
Louisa.
Oh.
She
Okay.
has a made in Ghana rice brand.
Oh,
And from
she
farm to
does.
table, it's a chain of women who have worked
Is this
on
Santa
it.
Clara rice?
That's a very
Yeah.
Putu rice.
You know,
call it
but
putu rice.
there are lots of interesting elements like that, and then even the favors. We have a lot of paraphernalia I want people to experience. You've got scented candles and coconut shells. You've got, for our VIPs especially, we have a curated leche, our favorite leche,
Okay, yeah,
local
yeah. Oh.
organic soaper.
yes.
She's created a red, gold, and black soap bar and created a made in Ghana spa
Wow.
set that we're going to be sharing as well. So lots of things happening in the
Yeah.
exhibition area. But the show itself,
Yes.
look, there's a poem called Fellow Ghanaians. There's a poem called Carried Coochies. There's a
Oi,
poem called
oi.
No Room Here.
It's a Friday night.
There's Hustler's Paradise. That's
did
where
it.
we are living.
Yeah.
So there's
But
a
there's none
gamut of
on
things.
La Jeanne and Pas le Bruit.
Oh, there's actually some French in the poems.
Thank you. Thank you.
But you know,
State of the
there's an
nation. Yeah.
installation in it. So we met this guy at Makala. He sells popcorn when we were getting ready, and I was getting into the Matriarch elements.
Yeah.
This guy has a truck. I mean, I say truck pusher truck. He's put a generator on it, popcorn on stand on it, popcorn machine on it, lights, some extension board, and then he's named it Sikampe Didi.
Thank you very
So
much.
he'll be there.
Thank you very much because it's a
Fantastic.
very busy day for you.
It
So
is.
we're not going to keep you here for so long. But Ni, just in 10
Yes,
seconds,
yeah,
you know,
final
what should
thoughts.
people expect tonight?
People should expect the best of performances in theatre, in music, and in dance, as well as poetry, which crowns the day.
Yeah.
It's going to be very exciting, so everybody should be there.
Awesome,
right,
awesome. Elliot, something small you want to add?
I'm just really excited to be a part of this and, you know, really have people come in and show the best of Ghanaian culture, Ghanaian talent, and on a stage like the National Theatre. I mean, something like this, it's huge. It should be celebrated. So I'm just really excited for that.
All right, fantastic. Well, we're going to be there. I'll be working behind the scenes. I'm sure you won't see my face, so it doesn't matter. I'm just happy to be part of what's going on.
Yeah.
The biggest poetry concert in Africa.
Yeah.
You can't get anywhere. So we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere.